And we should be live. Sort of. Maybe about halfway live. it's a very early in the morning. But we're starting off with Shadows of Morhaven. It's an action RPG with, again, oh, I have forgotten the name of it all of a sudden. It's got a specific style to it. Let's go ahead and jump on in. As you can see, I don't know what it is with games having this style. My opinion on it is it's functional, but it is just a step up from programmer art for me. So, as in, I don't mind playing it because it's not ugly. It's just not my favorite kind of situation. So I give it a 6 out of 10. I don't give 10 out of 10 to hardly anything. So, because 10 out of 10 means perfect. Nothing's perfect. Option-wise, since I'm having to yell over it, is going to go down there. I forgot that the audio was still way up. Okay, so user interface volume will go down to like 50. Ambient volume down to 50. Because I think we want this. I'm just looking at the slider real quick. Full screen, very high, frame rate cap 60. Thank you for having an actual, just like, I can select a whole number thing. Apply changes. Back. And hopefully that sounds okay. I might kick the audio back down to 20, because it is peaking up a little too high for my taste. About, like, there. There we go. Hopefully this works out all right. And we're going to go ahead and jump into Shadows of Morhaven, and hopefully the game is promising. It's very much, as you saw on the initial screen there, still in development. So I will excuse bugs, I will excuse oddities like that. I will eat jelly beans while I'm playing it, because that just happens to be, there was a bag of jelly beans, and I was like, ooh, those sound good. I haven't had those in umpteen years. So our starting class, we have Warrior. They're melee based. We're not doing hardcore. Who can dish out some serious damage in close quarters while also being able to take a hit without crumpling. And yeah, it's suited for hack and slash fans who want to swing their sword and slice down some enemies. Paladin is spells and then run in to finish them off. Mage is a caster one. They're able to withstand a bit more physical abuse. Okay. That's an interesting one. But they have significantly better physical durability. I think we just go... We do a wizard. Yes, continue. What kind of wizard do we want? Oh, no. Not a lizard wizard. Oh, 10 character maximum. No. Should I be snarky about them? Okay, we have an okay variety of skin colors. Do I make myself, or do I make something that looks cool? I might just make myself. Which one is the palest motherfucker possible? Face. Do we have scars? Ooh, we do have scars. Oh, we have like a whole, like, E squinting, boy. Do we do Braveheart? Okay, so that's a lot of face options. I think we just go vanilla face for now. Paint color. What colors do we have? Do we have that Braveheart blue? Not really. I think that's going to be the closest we have. So if we go Braveheart, we can do that. Monobrow. Oh, gosh. I'm doing it. I'm doing monobrow. We are no longer on the path of looking like me. Although, if I wanted to, I probably could grow a monobrow. I keep it relatively not shit looking, but I do still look kind of homeless. Just, that's my aesthetic. Nobody wants to rob or fight the homeless guy. Look at, I think his name is Alan Moore. That is the person on the other side of the monitor. I'm not Alan Moore, but I look like that. Let's go with... I've cycled through all of the hairstyles multiple times. What color hair can we have? Can we do red? We can, actually. So you have blacks, browns, which goes into blonde, and then reds. Facial hair. Again, just scraggly all over the place is fine. He's kind of got a little bit of a wobble to him. There we go. Monobrow. Oh God, no brow. Ah, he's surprised. Okay, so yeah, there's only so many different ones you can have. So we'll go... We'll stick with monobrow. Why not? Primary clothing color, generally speaking for me, we're going to go with blue and gray. Although if they had a bright orange, I would probably take that just to mess with people. But it doesn't look like it. And I do notice that all the colors are relatively muted. Begin your journey. Okay, so it's a WASD move instead of a click move. Ooh, pineapple. While in focus movement, your character will turn to face the location of the cursor on screen. Your character will be able to interact with any valid target that is facing, as well as melee attack, blah, 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 blah. Trading speed for accuracy and control. Additionally, jumping space functionality changes from jump to dodge roll while in focus. To disable it, simply hit the right mouse button again. Uh-oh. Ooh, it's F to interact, as opposed to E. I have some duties that I am to assign to you in regards to a town under the banner of Morhaven. I understand that you're not the biggest fan of travel. I really am not. But you're the only King's Guard that is available for duty at this moment. Okay. I've arranged a character to take you to Brinecliff. It's a small village in the west coast of the continent, just off the sea. The Guard have received word that there's a goblin infestation within a nearby cavern that has the locals concerned. To my knowledge, it is nothing major, but I want you to handle them. Report back to me when you finish your mission. I trust you to handle it well, as you generally do. Your service is always appreciated. So off we go. Whenever valid targets are within certain range in front of your player character, you'll have the ability to interact with them. Interactions can range from being dialogue with somebody, opening the trade interface, picking up key items, and so on. To begin the main quest, speak to Gobald, the guard on the deck of Brinecliff. He'll provide you with a beginner weapon, as well as some gold to spend on the various merchants in town to prepare for your quest. Hi. So a scepter, some gold. This pineapple thing is sticking in my teeth. 1 second. The tab or the I key will open the inventory. J will open the quest log. L will open the player status menu. And M will open the magic menu. Likewise, while any of the other menus are open, tapping the associate button will cause the play menu to switch to the requested page. So tab. They'll be found in this menu. Left-clicking items will activate their primary use, and right-clicking items will create a contextual action prompt. Clicking on equipable items will equip them. Consumables, this will use their effect and grant their relevant effects. Left-clicking equip items will unequip them, assuming inventory space is available. And inventory space can be expanded. Control and clicking an item will drop it, while Alt will destroy the item permanently. Holding Shift will perform the same actions, but will not prompt you for approval. Okay, so we've got a scepter. We have no abilities. Our key bag is bigger. Tracker, that cost will be toggled. Okay, so if we do that, it'll activate and deactivate it. Detailed breakdown of various stats. There are many different types of stats. Left column contains all the stats and may be scrolled either via right-clicking and dragging or scrolling the middle mouse button. And strength, intelligence, all in one place. Okay. Fireball level. I think we'd probably go Zap level, because I've been playing a lot of Fireball lately. And we're going to be doing a lot of Fireball on Tuesday, Wednesday, and probably, maybe Thursday. Depends on how long the game takes me. Because we're going to be playing Kadelka, and I'm going to be going all in on fire. The magic menu contains important information regarding spells, their level, cost to cast, base damage, required intelligence, blah, blah, blah. Once a spell has been selected in the left column, it may be equipped into one of the 2 casting slots either by clicking the associated button on the right column or by pressing the desired key to cast each slot. Now we're going Zap. Okay, striking a random hostile creature within a cone in front of the caster, dealing lightning damage. Heavy single target ice damage, ideal for precise strikes. And seeking fireball. Do we want to just be like fire and ice? Because ice seems a lot more... Oh, cast cost 16, 20, 10. So fireball is the cheap spammable one. And ice is the expensive one. I think we go like that. Now to see, is mana regenerating? Yes. Okay, so we have dodge rolls. I think aiming with dodge rolls as our movement tech might be the way we go. So, Goblins of Brinkle. Gather some supply, speak to the brewer, blacksmith, and the sorcerer. But what about this guy? We're happy to have you in our small town. The goblins become quite a problem for us. Can't be of much help, but Gobald will point you to where you need to go. He's on the dock. Is this... The control scheme, I'm not a huge fan of right now. Don't think... Yeah, we can't rebind it. For me, I'd rather have WASD, space, and then have left and right click be my attacks, and then have the focus mode toggle on a keyboard prompt. Because I'm going to be using... I'm going to be using my attack spells far more than I'm going to be using toggle this on and off situation. So Q and E being on the keyboard, which forces me to take my fingers off of the movement buttons. Like if I'm moving right, I'm going to have to use Q. If I'm moving left, I'm going to have to use E kind of situation. Is going to make it harder to control my character for no real logistical benefit. I'm here to help, don't worry. Okay, what does the sorcerer have? Iron Scepter, Iron Staff. So we already have the Scepter. I don't know what the tomes do. It boosts, looks like it just boosts MP regen. Royal Uniform is going to give us some extra MP and evasion. Ornate Rings give us HP and MP. I think we would want to be going for the Royal Uniform out of all of these, but I will see what else we have access to. Scribe has increases... Oh, this just increases spell level. Costs 250 to do it, but... So we could just save our money and go for that. Blacksmith is... Looks like it's mostly HP boosts. That's a defense boost, but we don't have the strength for it. Yeah, we don't have the strength for any of that because we chose Wizard. Then Brewer is going to probably be this one. I would talk to all the people in town, but this is very, very, like, early stages. So this is the brewer. Health potions are expensive, and so are mana potions. We've got all the side quests. Yeah, it actually feels like if we do this and roll, we're going to get places faster. Oh, movement tech in games. Let's go ahead. Int 25. You know what? I'm going to get that instead. And we are going to go to our inventory, and we're going to equip that on our offhand. So now we have more int. We don't have a good way to increase strength, but maybe we'll get there and actually just be the caster tank. But for right now, let's just move on. Yeah, this feels like it's actually faster than the other one. Maybe it's because I'm actually doing something while I'm traveling. Can't climb the ladder. I like this aesthetic to an extent. Not entirely sure how it's going to go long term, but Master, I'm an herbalist and I'm responsible for most of the potions you'll find for sale. I heard that you're here to investigate the goblin. Okay. Wish you good fortune on your mission. Are you going to give me free potions? Nope. No, she's not. And it looks like we dodge in the direction that we are moving. So if I'm moving up, it doesn't matter which way I'm facing. Enter the Green Veil is off limits and the goblins have panhandled. Okay. Where are the goblins at? Did we not? I mean, it's on screen. Where be the goblins? Where be Boblin the Goblin? Okay, gather some supplies. We already gathered supplies. I don't know where we're supposed to go. Okay, so we gathered supplies. What do you have to tell me? Yes, I'm ready. Okay, we completed that one. Enter the Brinecliff Caverns. Okay. So I'm guessing now we can go past that guy. Now, a dodge roll in the direction you're moving. Wait, Brinecliff Caverns. I do wish there was an indicator as to the direction this quest was. I know that's a little hand-holdy, but unless you're going to have signs and more of a camera variability, you do kind of want it. Because, yeah, just wandering around until we find this is not what I wanted. I received word from Gobold that you've been cleared out the caverns. Be careful in there. One of my fellow guards, a fellow by the name of Renault, went missing in the caves a few weeks ago. He was a good man. If you find his remains, be sure to pass word on to us so we can notify his family. Be sure to do that. Bye. Clicking the left mouse button will have your character draw their weapon if one is equipped. Weapons are not required in casting spells, but may be wielded if they are a wand, scepter, or staff. And it's slowed again while wielding a weapon. Left-clicking again while wielding a weapon will result in a melee strike. Enemies that are hit by it will receive damage based on strength. That's spelled wrong. As well as their defense. Hold R to put away your weapon and increase movement speed. While focus mode, the character will face the cursor's location on screen. Allows you to fine-tune your accuracy. We already know the rest of that. Okay, so we need to find Renault's remains as well. Okay, so we need to kill the guards and find Renault's remains. How strong are we against you guys? Not very. Okay, and we regenerate life as well. So I don't think I need my weapon drawn. Easy enough. Yeah, the enemies, I mean, they're goblins. So I'm not terribly afraid of them. So it's literally just an E and then a Q, or a Q then an E to kill them. And that seems to be a lot more reliable because this is just random target. We do recharge plenty of mana. So I'm not actually afraid of anything here. Unless we start running across ranged enemies, they're not going to be a threat. Okay, level 2. And it's just, oh, it's fixed stat improvements. In games like this, I would much prefer having flexibility on it. So yes, you would start as a class, but if you do that in kind of like a fun manner of, hey, you leveled up, now you get to control your strength, your dex, and stuff like that, you will end up in a situation where players will feel more invested in their characters, more than just buying upgrades to their skills. Because then they're basically going to be straight up customizing the nonsense out of it. Non-destructible environments yet. That might be added in the future. I don't know. I haven't gone and looked at their Kickstarter, so I don't plan on... I hate to say it, but I probably will not back their Kickstarter. If you want to, do so. Try out the demo first, of course. See if it is something in your vein. But I don't endorse Kickstarters these days. Unless I actively know the developer of it. And even then, I did get burned once. Oh, that was not hitting the thing right in front of me. Sweet. Got mushrooms here. Can't actually do anything with the mushrooms. Yeah, this would benefit a lot from interactive environments. There we go. Oh, I can't take the sword off the table. I think I might change to ice. Because while that is a good chunk of mana, you can see that it is a lot easier to spam this stuff. It's oddly enough giving me Fate vibes. Oh, we burn through mana a lot with that. Insufficient mana, pick up the straw hat, pick up the silver ring. Gold chain. So now we're actually starting to get gear we can mess with on this. We're looking for the dude's remains. I don't have a way to see more of the map. So gold chain, sure, we'll take some HP up. Oh, you can only equip one accessory. Ugh. That requires 25 strength, so we'll need, what? 2 more levels for that? 2 levels to wear a straw hat. It's kind of a thing. That is MP regen and int 25. I think we're actually better off with what we have. Yeah, int and HP. So we have, like, I think it's 40 total int from this. I'm going to come back this way real quick. And frankly, I don't think the focus mode is necessary. It doesn't feel like it is something that we should be... I don't know why that wasn't hitting you. Doesn't feel like something that is terribly pertinent. I think it should just be a toggle for dodge mode versus jump mode. And even then, this could be contextual. Contextual? Contextual. There we go. I can use words. One thing I think I might suggest, I might go actually suggest this to Twitch, is that they have a genre category as opposed to just games and demos. Because that's pretty much, this, for some reason, is not on IGDB. I will probably go put it there after the stream. But it's one of those things where the game does not actually show up on there. You have a few enemies up this way as well. So I wasn't able to set it as a category on the Twitch. I was able to do it on YouTube, which is actually really strange because YouTube is the one that usually misses out on categories. There you go, health potion, cool. It's C to use a health potion. Yeah, those home in, don't they? I might as well be spamming that. And I am noticing that enemies do respawn. There is no point in clearing out areas because they're respawning as we get a certain distance away. Not a full batch of enemies, but enough that we are going to have to like fight through the nonsense. Ooh, a purple staff. That might be better than what we have. Here, strength went up, so we can actually wear a helmet now. So we have a regen +3 and a maximum MP +21. We're going to go with regen. This is bonus strength of 36. Doesn't give us enough int to justify that, but it's cool. And yeah, between the lightning bolt and the fireball, I think the fireball is just simpler to use with this system because, yeah, I don't have to aim it. Seems to lead back to the entrance of the cavern. We're not going there. We're going deeper. I have a feeling this is going to be the only dungeon for us. It looks like, unless we really spam hard, we're not going to run out of mana. And this seems to target the closest enemy. We broke the fireball. And yeah, the icicle is our oh shit button. That's going to give me a hand cramp doing that. What I was doing was having to do a crossover so I could use Q at the same time I was pressing A. Because I actually hold, I've been calling it this lately, the Millennial WASD, which is basically old school WASD, where you actually don't have your pinky on shift, you have your pinky on the A button. Of course, considering we don't really use shift for anything in this combat, might as well be fine with it. I have no use for Shade Bloom. Why? Oh, there's probably another quest that we didn't get because we kind of dicked around and didn't talk to people. So that's going to probably be a quest. So going deeper into this is going to be a common thing. I have a feeling we will be revisiting this a lot. I want to go find the guys. That was almost bad. We almost got nuked in one little battle there. Can we actually kill that one that's like off screen? Yes, we can. That's hitting a wall, so we can't do that one. Okay, kill 10 goblin soldiers current. Oh god, hi. Gotcha. I need to remember to use this. And it looks like we are just getting stronger enemies as we go further in. That's fine. Okay, so that's a solid... How the hell would we get over there? Oh, come on, game. He hit me through the dodge. Die, you fool. Okay, so I'm gonna let her just HP regen, because why wouldn't I? We're almost at another level. And yeah, it keeps trying to target the things further down. Because they're just slightly closer. Rather than recognizing that, hey, there's not a path to those guys. And I do wish that it cast out to where I had the cursor and then turn towards something. That would actually help with this aiming issue as well. Because that would give us basically the ability to say, okay, go here, find enemy. Ooh, we have a fireball book. That's going to make our fireball stronger. I don't know if it increases the mana cost, though. Yeah, go ahead and consume. Magic, it is now 13. I think it did go up by 1. Requires into 60. Currently, we're at 120. So I am good with that. I wonder what happens if we over-level it on accident. And we can get +1 inventory by finding the remains. I'm going to turn my fan towards me because it's actually hot as holy hell. Oh, hi. I was turning my fan towards me. You jerk. Gotcha. Yeah, I was turning my fan towards me and he just comes charging out of nowhere. It's sadness. Okay. Mainly because, yes, it is actually already uncomfortably hot here, and it's this just now dawn, so this is gonna suck. Okay. Leads back to the entrance. We don't really need to do the entrance. What was that? What did I just inspect? Okay, it just wants me to go in for a deeper path. I don't know if they're respawning or just wandering now. Yeah, that's going to be a pain in the ass to aim. Yeah, we're using ice right now simply because it is not going to just bend off at a random target. Whereas the rest of this kind of does seem to be doing that. And no, we don't have any way to... Oh, we can rotate up. Which is fine. I can deal with rotating up. And down. But I'd rather have rotate around as well. Okay, you need to die. So we killed all of them, so all we need is a way to go deeper. And with the passive regen, I'm really not feeling the need to do... What is... Can we actually assign stuff to just 1, 2, 3, 4? I don't know what that's going to be. So if we go to magic, can we just assign that to 1? No. I don't know what these are going to be. think we want to go this way, because this feels like... Oh, okay. Continue exploring the cavern. Hi, guy. I do wonder how much deeper we can go, inventory-wise. How are we looking? We've got 3 of each of those. And it seems like stack limit is 3. We are running out of main bag space. So I need to keep that in mind. Probably the next portal out will take. That is strong enough to one-shot the little guys. Cool. And these are escalating a lot faster as we get higher level. So it seems like it's going to be almost an exponential scaling. And I am finding the fireball frustrating at times simply because it does keep wanting to go south towards those guys in the back. There's a short sword. We're not going to mess with that right now. So that seems like the area we actually want to be in, because this doesn't progress anywhere. Now, I could just go back to the return path. I think we might do that. I might go sell some stuff. Maybe get an additional quest. Oh! I didn't even recognize that as a... Oh, Jesus. Can I please see my character? Nope, apparently not. Fuck you, game. Fuck you. That is so stupid. I'm sorry, but that is actually fucking awful. Yeah, we just died because I couldn't go anywhere. Right now, game very rough around the edges. I'm not sold on it yet. Controls need to be rebindable. They're not very pleasant to deal with at the moment. Bonus strength, that doesn't actually help us, so we'll sell that. Sell that. Crystal staff is... it's okay. Wood staff can go... I want to sell it. Oh! This is... Okay. I'm not used... This is back... This feels backwards to me. And yes, I know we were in here before. It just still feels backwards to me. I know I didn't pick up any legendaries, but Jesus. Just feels... Your inventory should be on the right. Enemy, like, the shopkeeper's inventory should usually be on the left. I know that... I guess that you have freaking... Whatchamacallit. I know Divinity does left to right. This just doesn't feel right. I don't know why. Let's go. Let's just keep bumping Fireball. So that is now 258 damage homing. It costs 18 mana. It is more damage than Ice Bolt. So, yeah. I hate that we have to walk all the way back in. Journal-wise, continue to explore the cavern and locate his remains. So, do we... Yeah, we'll talk to the people and see if there's any other quests in here. Because that item said that... Yeah, talk to Audley. I'll speak to your father. I'm here to help. Esther, she claims to be the town's herbalist front, a witch, you say? Perhaps it's a misunderstanding. You think it could work? I hope you're right. I don't think he is. Yeah, camera is proving to be a little bit more troublesome. I'm going to go ahead and dump these mana potions in here. And the health potions. I don't think we're going to get the opportunity to use them. We're too squish. Too squishy. And his gear is improved. We have a couple more people to talk to. See if we can find the door to this place. Got to be around here somewhere. There it is. Hidden by... Tell me more. Continue. Continue. Okay. Okay, new quest added. So yeah, we are getting a lot of... Speak with a Gothe. Okay, so we have a tavern. Open my journal, please. Speak with Judith and Suzanne. So we need to find Judith and Suzanne. I have no idea where they're going to be. Maybe they're in here? That's a manager. And we have the Fisher guy down here. Maybe he's Judith. I don't know. That's Arnold. I do wish there was a way to see a bigger map as well, but that's neither here nor there. It's kind of like there's a bunch of little things that are bothering me about it. Yeah, because that's not... They don't have a name. They are just bank. I don't know where Hubert is. There's Hubert. Yeah, it wants us to speak to Suzanne. There is no Suzanne. Which makes... Unless she's in this house down here. Nope, there's nobody in this house. This is none of your business. Okay. So we can break into people's houses and not actually read the notes? That makes no sense. I think we have spent about 40 some odd minutes on this. As it stands, work still needs to be done. The green pit. Yeah, work still needs to be done on this. I'm not feeling like I have any real motivation to go further into it. And we are absolutely faster with the dodge roll. It's just the game doesn't want us to actually use it. But yeah, we are absolutely faster with the dodge roll than we're with the faster walking. And yes, we're going for the purple flower. Why is our mana recovery so blasted low? Okay, so you guys die relatively easily. Yeah, if I remember correctly, The flower was just to the right of here. And I do wish the map had more hard edges to show us where things were. This is very obviously just it's scanning the terrain to generate the map and then scanning the enemies to generate their location on the map. You can even see them falling and disappearing. So it's a zoomed out view of it. Generally speaking, that's not a horrible idea, but you need more contrast in your level design for that to work out well. Because right now we're running into a situation of, oh no, we have brown walls, but gray everything else. I can't tell where the paths are. So if it's going to extend up and be a hard block, maybe black or dark gray spots, and I see what we came here for. So he's going to poison her, which is absolutely stupid. So we can give the Shade Bloom to Esther, or we can give it to him. I want to see what happens when a quest resolves, so we're going to give it to her. Because we don't believe a random person who's like, she's a witch! It doesn't work for me. Exit the cavern. So those are waypoints, and as long as we've gone close enough to them, we can use them. You have some Shade Bloom in your possession. I would urge you to be careful with it. It's quite potent. We use it for sleeping tonics, but too much can cause heart failure. Oh. Well, I'm here. Osborne is out to get you. I've heard that he's been spreading rumors of me practicing witchcraft. That's one thing, but accusing me of planting the goblins within the cavern, that's simply not true. Don't worry, I won't give it to him. I'll take it off your hands if you like. I can use quite a few useful tonics to sell in town. Okay, sure, take it. So we completed that one. And it just gives us +1 inventory. Gave us a rare item, some gold reward. So is this gold chain better than ours? Gives us bonus strength and maximum crit damage, sure. Wizard hat is int and MP, maximum evasion. Yes, that's better than what we have. Right now, we probably could use better weapon and offhand. Okay, so there's our 1 inventory, our rare. So now we have an extra block there. As far as what I want together, I want to go ahead and hop over here. Because I have no idea where the other character we're supposed to talk to for the romance situation, I guess, is. Do we still not have 40 strength? Nope, we have 35 with gear. I want that put away, thank you. He does not have any more books, which is really off-putting. Oh, let's go with more fire levels. The firebolt requires int 90. We've got that. 310 damage. Cast costs quite a bit more. It's a little bit slower cast than the ice. The ice is our spam skill, really. It seems like it's about half the cast speed. So deeper we go. That was a little bit of a drop in frames there. Okay, that's a dead end. Is that an item we can... Yes, it is. Okay, light shield. Interesting. So, the lootables in the world are not very well described yet. That is a book. Check it out after I kill this guy. Is it better than our book? It is HP plus 19, 25, 2.5. Yeah, it's just straight better. Now we have a glowing green book. We need a key. Require additional pylons. Okay, level 7. I think we're eventually going to reach the point where we have enough strength to kind of mess with some of that stuff. But since we went wizard, int is going to be our only stat as it stands. Oh, that guy saw us, I guess. Nope, he didn't. He just happened to walk that direction. And we're down to 3 shots on the level 5 guys. I don't think int is actually improving our damage. If it is, it's just a very minor amount. Because if we go in here, stats. Power of cast spells, it also is a primary stat that is required to equip most magical gear. Bonus values from gear are shown in parentheses after the base value. Okay. I do wonder if there's a max level for the spells. Because I would like to just go straight ham on one. We just happen to get the fireball book. We're leaning into the fire. Duh. Well, those guys are brutal. I have a feeling the key is through them. Yep. Got snagged on an invisible wall. Lovely. Goodbye, you fool. Yeah, this... You got snagged coming back this way on it. So yet we're not getting snagged on it now. That is so weird. Yes, I am just killing that guy because I don't want our fireballs going off path while we're fighting skeletons. I want to just get through the big door and then we'll probably go on to the next game, honestly. I can see potential in this. It needs a decent bit of work still, though. Come on. Those are so spongy. I think if we would have gone tank, would have been a little better off. Just because we wouldn't have had to wait for our mana to come back. We would have had to wait for our health, though. Can I get you? Okay, got one of them. So we still need 12 more of those guys? Look. Bleh. Did that hit one? Yeah. There's a mana potion. That might speed this process up a little bit. I might end up using it. Wow. Congratulations on not going for the target I was aiming for. Thank you. Yeah, I need more levels into Fireball. Yes, it's going to be more expensive per cast, but it'll be significantly less casts. Because right now we're sitting at 20 something per cast. So I need to be, I think it's like, what, 10 casts to get rid of these guys. So we'll just try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's 7 casts to kill one. So we need 150 mana before we can engage even one of these guys. Okay, so we've got 7 of them dead. Oh, you guys have respawned. Fucking hell. Hi, guys. This is bullshit. That's garbage. Especially since I can't... Nope, we're dead. I'm stuck inside of this... Yeah, we're calling it there. I'm sorry. This is just not... Yeah. Just kill me. Yeah, there's a little bit too much jank for my taste on it. So we're going to move on to the next game. Oh, and we spawn here. Lovely. Oh, bite me. Right in the middle of enemies. That's cute. That is actually really stupid. That is beyond stupid. And the skeleton is still aggroed on us, too. Out of all the stuff that this could have done, it leaves them aggroed on you even after you die. That is stupid. But I'm going to go ahead and call it there. We're going to go to the next game.